Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm about to show you is Kamala Harris's newest little clip circling around the internet, how she's going to use executive action to take guns in the first 100 days of her theoretical administration. I'm not just going to show you that, I'm also going to show you the prior examples where she said the exact same thing on debate stages with Joe Biden, combating him on the idea that she can and can't do it with Joe Biden. Now, here's the caveat to this. A lot of us in the gun world already know she's this far extreme on gun rights and gun control. We already know that. The reason I'm doing this video is to get it in one concise location so you can easily share this out to someone that may not. A huge part of this fight for our gun rights is taking stuff that we know and disseminating it against the rest of the population. Because in the Rust Belt, where all the blue-collar workers reside, which is going to determine the election, this that I'm about to show you, her taking guns, is going to be damning. Send this to everyone, not for the channel itself, but for the fact that we can get this spread out. Now, of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on, beautiful people. And I just want to tell you something really quickly before we get into the actual clip. Let me pull it up just to show you what we're talking about here, because this woman is just a treat. And the content today, guys, is brought to you by my sponsor, TacPack. Now, TacPack is a subscription box service that is geared specifically towards the AR-15 enthusiast. It has the highest gear available. It has the ability to easily cancel if you don't like it. And they have a special deal that if you use code Langley, you get a $65 EDC kit completely free. Now, you're talking about huge box values. Here's something that I got in mind. These things might look familiar. These came in my first TacPack. So it's worth a check out. And again, if you use code Langley, which is the link in the description box below, you get a $65 freebie, the EDC kit, which I mentioned. This is something you guys should check out, and I appreciate you for checking it out and them for making this content possible. And with that said, let's dive right in to the first clip I'm going to show you. I got two clips that are really crucial for you guys to see and spread out so you are well versed and you are sharing this stuff, because this is how you beat this type of tyrant. This is a clip of Kamala Harris that is making the rounds on Twitter. 4.8 million people have seen it since yesterday afternoon. Let's make it 10 million. Make sure you share this video and share this information to everyone that you know in your circle. You may know it, but they may not. It's crucial to spread it. So this is the first clip. This is the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, who wants to be president, talking about what she's going to do in the first 100 days of her administration. Check this out.
Adding to your gun control agenda? Yeah, I think it's a great idea, but I mean, listen, I don't think we lack for great ideas. As I've said many times, we've been having great ideas for decades. The problem is that Congress has not had the courage to act. And that is why, from the beginning, I have said, my agenda includes attempting to get Congress to act, but if they don't within the first 100 days of my administration, I'm going to take executive action. Because what we need is action.
What they need is action, people. You didn't know? That is the sitting Vice President of the United States saying she's going to take your guns or attack your gun rights with an executive order in the first 100 days of her administration, something that she knows that she cannot do, but I'm not here to tell you what she can't do in a hypothetical if she's the president. If she becomes the president, I'll deal with that then. We'll have a hell of a fight on our hands for 4 years. However, she is openly advocating and saying we need action. We have to do something. So I'll sign an executive order to infringe upon the rights of 330 million people because I just want to. Because I'm a tyrant. That's what I am. But anyway, don't believe me. Let's get her out of here on this one. Let me get the other window up that I want to show you. Where did I put it? Ah, yes. Here it is. This is from a debate from 2019 with Joe Biden. Joe Biden is about to tell you that he's the more moderate on gun control than Kamala Harris. He's going to be concerned about constitutionality. What world are we living in? Yeah, this is the world we're living in. All right, let me just play this bad boy for you, and you guys can tell me what you think in the comments field. Send this out.
You have said that you would take executive action on guns within your first 100 days, including banning imports of AR-15 assault weapons.
That's right.
President Obama, after Sandy Hook, more than 23 executive actions, and yet here we all are today. In recent days, former Vice President Biden has said about executive orders. Some really talented people are seeking the nomination. They said, I'm going to issue an executive order. Biden saying there's no constitutional authority to issue that executive order when they say I'm going to eliminate assault weapons, saying you can't do it by executive order any more than Trump can do things when he says he can do it by executive order. Does the vice president have a point there?
Some things you can, many things you can't.
Let's let the senator answer.
Well, I mean, I would just say, hey, Joe, instead of saying no, we can't, let's say yes, we can.
Let's be constitutional. We got a
And
constitution.
yes, we can, because
Let's be constitutional. We have a constitution, says Joe Biden talking to the new presidential nominee for president, Kamala Harris, who received no votes, by the way, was just installed by the Democratic elite who care for democracy so much they ignore it. Other than that, she just said, instead of saying no, we can't, which is what the Constitution says you cannot do, and we just say yes, we can. That's who we're dealing with. She just said it recently on the campaign trail in that clip that I just showed you. I believe it's recent. If it's not recent, it's not important. She still said it relatively recently. That she's going to sign an executive order about, they say, mandating gun buyback. She didn't say it, so I can't accuse that, but definitely affecting gun rights in her first 100 days of administration. And there she is in 2019, 5 years ago, saying that we're just going to ignore the Constitution, saying, no, we can't. Yes, we can. On banning ARs. Guys, I know you may know this stuff, but the people who are around you who may not need to. Send this stuff out. This is incredibly important. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think on the next one. I'm Braden, and I will see you then.